on. It's gotta pay out sometime.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
Heard you gave those beauties a voice.
Captain Kells, I have new information on the synth colony to the north.
Tell me everything you've learned.
They're trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves, outside the Institute.
The Institute? What? Who are you talking about? What are you going on about?
There's a synth calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously? I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
They're actively defending themselves, in other words. All right, I've heard enough. You were right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxson as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take is precise and coordinated. Do not engage these synths until we're prepared. Understood? Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us? I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Should have buried those idiots when I was dealing with the ship.
Yes, it's quite disappointing that you allowed them to proceed this far. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Intruder!
Come back here. Just great.
For Elder Access!
Give up.
Threat neutralized.
We got company.
Now!
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Look alive, everyone. Find him. Shit. It's only a...
Now!
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible. Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available.
I don't know about scribing a rhyme.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Pinging remote.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned
This
social
unit has
contact with
enhanced
well natives
recipe
is
quality
strictly
by
prohibited.
65%.
Anyone who is
Mess
engaged
hall
in such
includes
fraternization
secrecy
should report to Night
reduced
Captain
by
Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
Taking on a death
Proctor.
claw without
You look
backup
like
is a
you've been
great
through
way
the
to get
ringer,
yourself
Paladin.
killed.
Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
If we're gonna defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
How can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Well now, they'll come back when you've got them.
Excuse me.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I want you to have my old gun. It kept me alive all those years. Maybe it can do the same for you.
Thank you, Paladin.
It's not exactly a regulation issue, but I hope it serves you as well as it served me. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
targets sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Fences are crawling all over the place. Clean them out before we drop.
I'll get us above the roof so you can bail out.
Go! Go! See you on the roof, Paladin. For Elder Maxson!
Agitator anywhere. Where? It must have been moved.
Sweet.
Let's check out that terminal over there. You found the key card. Good. Now we can get that elevator running.
Engaging hostiles!
Something's
Over here!
Detonating explosive charge.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators. Neutralized.
here. Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride, but at least we'll be headed in the right direction.
Hello, engaging hostile.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Is someone present?
No mercy!
My scanner must be malfunctioning. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly
I
needs
was in
adjustment.
error. No enemy detected.
Why are you hiding? Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors...
Attacking.
Are you attempting an ambush? Overactive sensors. Nothing. Overactive sensors. Nothing more. Assessment. You must die.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Amazing that this tower is still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here. There it is. Mass fusion. Reactor. Don't make them like that anymore. Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Shoot to kill!
Engaging. We have a situation.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off.
Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Who's there?
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
I'm glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
We don't need luck, Ingram. We've got you.
I didn't do it alone. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
We really should just stay out of each other's way.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood, salute! Ad Victoriam!
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom
Get 'em, Prime.
is the sovereign
Goodbye,
right
Institute.
of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Brotherhood, fall out!
Engaging Chinese invader. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Hindrance, 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance, 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated. Domino falls here. Memorial site recognized. Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American. Democracy. Anchorage will be liberated. Defense protocols active. All friendly forces remain in close proximity.
Standing down.
Surprise assault! Fan out!
Designation, Liberty Prime. Operational assessment. All systems nominal. Primary directive, war. I am Liberty Prime. I am America. Nonsense. Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done.
Paladin Brandis, reporting for duty.
I'll make sure this teleporter is working by the time you need it.
Elder. In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise. This is the Institute. Disappointed. I expected more from something's up.
Target down. Damn, lost it.
Actually,
Fire. Standing down.
movement detected.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
This is someone help!
Who's there?
Intruder alert!
Weapons
Over here!
Hello?
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
Guess it was nothing. Damn, that was scary.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1Y.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am
didn't
happy to
expect to
report
see
that
you again.
reinforcements have arrived.
Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
I'm here to blow up your reactor, Sean. Put an end to the Institute.
Well, at least there's no need for guessing games now. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
I just want to watch this place burn.
It's hard to believe I'm related to you. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
I wanted to see you one last time, before your whole empire comes crashing down around you.
Get out of here.
Hello?
quickly. What was that?
Checking.
Let's keep moving.
Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave.
Elder
Dr.
Maxon?
Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Time to go, Paladin. Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but... well, this child showed up.
Please, Dad.
He claims
don't
to be the
leave me
Paladin's
here.
son.
I want to go with you.
Authorization 1YR31.
You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
But you can't just leave me here. I don't want to die. Please, just think about it for a second.
You're not Sean! You're not Sean. You're a robot. Made to think you're real.
You're just gonna leave me here? I can't believe it. I hate you.
Authorization 1YR31.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Hang on. You're telling me you'd leave that kid here to die? He's your son.
He's a synth, Ingram. He's not really my son.
Are you kidding me? The Institute made synths that look like children? I don't even know what to say. Except that they deserve what's coming to them.
You're clear to go then. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin.
I'm sending you to the detonation site. I'll set the relay to send the last of us to the Pridwin and make sure everyone is out. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
Evacuation order issued.
Proctor Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button. And you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
Finally, the Institute's reign of terror is coming to an end.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Sir, you've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
I did it for the people of the Commonwealth.
You truly have become one of us, brother. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
Then let's get to it.
I'm pleased that you're anxious to continue your service for the Brotherhood, but this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
May the Institute's fall.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
Of course, Captain.
Very good, Paladin.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve, but we both felt strongly that it was well deserved.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for your power armor. The Brotherhood has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've earned the right to utilize one of them. Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
Would I be the only Sentinel in the Brotherhood?
In our division? Yes. There hasn't been a Sentinel serving under me for many years now. It's a position that commands a great deal of honor and respect, so I do not award it lightly.
Thank you, both. I'm really quite honored.
The honor is ours. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we've met, I have no orders for you. From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake and how you will guide us. Captain Kells and the personnel at the Cambridge police station still possess numerous operations for you to undertake. Where you go from here is up to you. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.